Hey guys, it's Lance from CinematicGalaxy. Look, I know I haven't made a video in a while, but this calls for extreme measures. I know the Avengers trailer has been out for about a week now, but who cares? I still have to talk about this, and it's better late than never. But before I do that, I just want to give you guys a little bit of background info on how I felt about the Avengers. To start off, I'm not gonna lie guys, I really wasn't that excited for it. Maybe it was because we hadn't seen anything, but I don't know, I just felt like this movie was probably going to be one of those overhyped, disappointing movies, just hearing people talk about it. I don't know, I never thought about how good this movie could look, and just hearing about it was kind of like, the Avengers, the Avengers, the Avengers, shut up about the Avengers already. That's kind of how I used to feel about it. But then we got the first trailer, and I must say, I was actually very impressed by the visual effects and just the look of it. You know, it looked great. We see Captain America getting thrown through a building or something. And yeah, I mean, I was impressed, but it still wasn't enough to get me extremely psyched for the film. Then just last month, we get the Super Bowl trailer. And man, that was the first time I was blown away by this. And I'll be honest, guys, that was the first time I was truly, truly excited for the Avengers. We see more of the Hulk that time. And man, I mean, first of all, it's the best the Hulk has ever looked on film. The CGI doesn't look too fake or too cartoony. It looks solid. He looks real. He looks like he really has weight on him. And seeing him jump up in the air and high-five that plane, that gave me goosebumps. And now we have what is likely the final trailer of the Avengers. And I hope it's the final trailer because this is all I need. This trailer is the last thing I need leading up to this film because I am so excited for this film. I'm sorry. Calm down now. Oh man, I just can't contain it. I am so excited for this movie. I am so excited for the Avengers now. And this trailer did the trick, man. This trailer just... everything that I was dreaming about for this film, when I was hearing about it, everything that I was saying in my mind, I don't know if they're going to be able to do that, but I'm hoping they could do that. This trailer showed me. And when I saw it, it's a wonder I didn't pee on myself because, man, I was geeking out, man. I was freaking out like I'm freaking out right now. Okay, I don't want to sound like I'm overhyping it. That is the last thing that I am trying to do. I am not buying into the hype. You know, if you guys have seen my reviews, the thing I've said is that I do not get carried into hype. I don't care if it's a sports team, I don't care if it's a movie or a TV show. I have to see it for myself and know how I truly feel about it. I don't just get swept up in the hype. I watch things for myself, and this trailer looks fantastic. Everything about it. It's one of the best trailers that I've ever seen. I just have to say that. And first of all, a lot of people feel like, well, not a lot of people, but some people feel like the trailer gives away a little too much. And I can see how they think that. I'm with those people on that. I hate it when trailers give away too much. I hate it when a trailer feels like they're giving away the entire movie. And sometimes they do that, but I don't feel like this movie does that. I feel like it shows us snippets and bits of the big action set pieces and stuff in the film, but I feel like there's still a lot left of the imagination. I feel like there's still a lot of character moments and stuff like that we have yet to see. At least I hope there is, because basically this movie is just a big teaser as to what we're gonna get. No, but seriously guys, I am so excited for this movie now, and I know The Dark Knight Rises and The Hobbit, I've said those are my most anticipated films of 2012, and they might be overall, but the great thing about this trailer is that it actually makes me forget about those. You know, it makes me just push them to the side and be like, Batman, you can wait a little while. Hobbit, Bilbo, you can wait too. And Hunger Games, I mean, I'm excited for that, but that's coming out this month, March. So, and then I just read the book, so I haven't been excited for the whole time. I am now, though. But anyway, other than that, the Avengers. That's really the only thing. Everything else can wait, you know, because I know that this movie is just... I have to see this. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'll probably burst out crying if this movie is disappointing. I really will. You know, if this movie sucks or if it's underwhelming, I will cry like I've cried at Warrior and The Bridge of Terabithia and films like that, because it will break my heart. But anyway, first of all, I just have to say the visual effects look outstanding in this trailer, as they have in all the others, but we see more of them this time, and they look real. It's not like overly done CGI. It's not like super cartoony or anything. It looks very palpable and real in the world that we live in, and that really creates the feeling that this stuff could really be going on in the world right now. Obviously, it's not. But with every superhero film, what I want is to be immersed into this world and to believe that this world exists, because it just, to me, that's great. Whenever a superhero film feels real, you know, and you feel like you're a part of that world, I just, wow. And it looks real. You know, everything looks like it's there. Some people have been comparing it to Michael Bay, saying that there's slow motion and all this stuff, and there is, but it looks great. And there's not a whole bunch of like shaky cam. There's really no shaky cam that I can see. It's all steady cam. Now, first of all, guys, I just have to say that part of me wishes I was a little kid, like 8 or 9, watching this film, because this is a type of thing that just would have blown my mind as a kid. But it's still gonna blow my mind if it's a great film, because, you know, just looking at the visuals and these characters just fighting together and being, you know, it's just incredible. And I kind of envy all the kids out there now, because they're going to see this as kids and just be completely mesmerized if this turns out to be a great film. Even if it's not, kids are probably going to love it. But I'm not going to say if it's not, because I don't even want to think about if this isn't a great film. It has to be a great film. It just has to be. And I just, man, you know, but anyway, the trailer made me feel like a little kid. It made me want superpowers even more than I already do. And it just looks so believable and real. And I'll be honest with you guys, I would love to be either Captain America, Iron Man, or the Hulk. Any of those three, those are my favorite Avengers. And any one of them, if I could be one of them for a day, I would just jump at the opportunity and just run around doing all kinds of super things. Now, I'm not trying to compare The Dark Knight Rises and The Avengers, because they're two completely different projects, and that's actually what I'm talking about here. The Dark Knight Rises, I'm so excited for that, because I'm sure it'll be a great drama and have a lot of great dramatic intensity and realism in terms of, you know, Batman doesn't have superpowers, but the great thing about The Avengers is a completely different type of candy, but it's candy nonetheless. You know, you just see all these characters with superpowers doing all these outstanding things, and it's just, wow, you know, it blows my mind. Seriously, I probably sound like a moron doing this review, but I really don't care, because I'm just gushing with all the feelings that I have for this trailer. I just have to let them out, or else I'm going to explode like a time bomb. Speaking of a time bomb, that's one of Mark Ruffalo, who plays Bruce Banner. He says something like, we're not a team, we're a time bomb. And yeah, my reference to that was completely unintentional, but that was another great quote in this trailer. Seeing him just Hulk smash on everything. And I don't want to spoil anything. I mean, I know you've all probably seen the trailer already, but I just have to say that my favorite part of it, it comes near the end, and it involves Iron Man and the Hulk. And it just, man, it's fantastic. I mean, I have to say, this is how you make a trailer. I feel like it doesn't give a whole lot away. I feel like there's still going to be surprises, things we have left to see. I just hope, the main thing I hope for this film, because I know everything else is going to be great, I'm hoping that the characters are all really well fleshed out and that we care for all of them, and I'm hoping that the story is great and interesting. And yeah, I mean, those are the main ingredients to this film being a success, because we know the effects and the action are going to be phenomenal. Because if the characters aren't great, everything else pretty much is worth nothing, you know? So it has to be good. Anyway, as of right now, I'm not talking about long term, but right now, The Avengers is my most anticipated film of 2012. Guys, I mean, I don't know if I can keep going on, because I'm just gonna keep. I know this is already a super long review, but I just, wow, you know, it's a freak out. It's a fanboy freak out. Like I'm not right in this video. Do I even have to say it gets an A+? I mean, what's the point of that? Like, the whole thing spells out A+, this whole video. But, yeah, it gets an A+, guys. Anyway, how do you feel about The Avengers? Are you just as excited for it as me, or more excited? Were you already very excited for it, or did you kind of steadily get more excited like I did? And also, if you're not excited for it, then do you think you're going to be excited? I mean, you're still going to see the movie. You know you're going to see the movie. But, you know, honestly, guys, Thanks for watching this video, and if you could stand any of it, I applaud you for that. I know I was all over the place in this video, but anyway, take care, and this is Lance from CinematicGalaxy, signing off.